Hey guys, welcome to The Long Dark. The Long Dark is a pretty awesome survival game. You've been in like some sort of plane crash, you're in the Canadian wilderness, everybody seems to be missing, so it's just kind of a crazy, awesome, try to survive. There's no zombies or anything like that. There are wolves, but it's more the trying to survive the, frozen wilderness without kind of knowing what's going on, where you're at, that sort of thing. There's supposed to be a story mode eventually. This game is still kind of in an early alpha, as you can see, alpha V170. So there's going to be a story mode eventually. Right now, sandbox is the only thing available, so I'm going to just pop on in, see how long we can survive for a while. And we get to choose whether, man, this woman, I'm not sure if there's really any names or anything like that, since I don't do my female voice very well. I'll just go ahead and be the guy, and then the kind of where we start. Everything seems to kind of be connected up. It's just kind of the what part we're going to be at. Let's go ahead and do the coastal highway to begin with, and we'll just jump on in. So yeah, geomagnetic storm has brought our plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? So it doesn't seem like there's any sort of end goal quite yet, since it's the sandbox mode of, let's try to get to this one place or another, or try to start the generator running or something like that. It's just let's see how long we can last. It's hard to adapt to chaos, but it can be done. I'm living proof that it can be done. Or, living proof that it can be done. Kurt died again. So, let's see here. Yeah, looks like along the train tracks. I've played this a little bit, so I'm kind of familiar with some of the areas, but as a whole, I really have no idea. Let's take a quick look in our inventory. So we've got a couple different things. It's accelerant, antibiotics, antiseptic. We've got some boots, gloves, long underwear, sweater, some matches. Not a huge amount just yet. I'm going to go ahead and equip our flare because there are wolves around, and they seem to be so far my biggest threat. It's like Wolf Avoiding Simulator 2014 more than anything. I love how great the game looks too. I mean, the graphics are, fairly, they look really great, and the wilderness looks amazing for what it is, but the graphics are still fairly simple too, so there's kind of that simple beauty to all of it as well. And I love the setting. I love the kind of Pacific Northwest, which this almost has that feel of that. Alan Wake was kind of set in the Pacific Northwest. It's one of those kind of underutilized areas that just, is gorgeous, gorgeous place. I'm from Oregon originally. Anyway, my family's back out that way. So it's always great to see things that are kind of set in this, this kind of area. Let's see here. Train unloading. Let's see if we can snoop through whatever this thing is here. So for the most part, if I hit tab, we kind of have our equipment, first aid, we can forage for wood, start a fire, but we can see what it feels like. Oh my gosh, it is cold out. We can see how cold we are, which we're getting extremely cold. Our calories kind of, our counter of keeping track of how much food we need to be keeping up with. We need to get inside because it is ridiculously cold outside, apparently. Let's see what we can find in here. Fortunately, it's fairly bright outside. If it were nighttime, this would be super dark, and we'd probably have to light a bunch of our matches to kind of have any idea where we're at.
Looks like this has been here a while.
So stuff like newspaper we can use for starting fires later on. I'll snag these guys. Summit soda. So yeah, each thing will be worth so many calories, so some food will be, better for you than others. Ah, sweet. 40% condition. Kind of curious to see how that sweater is. So our current sweater, there's our thin wool sweater, plus 1.6 degrees. It's not much better, actually. Let's go ahead and drop that sucker for now. It seems like we could definitely use
I could use this.
It seems like we could use some better clothing, find a jacket, something like that. Scrap metal, I'm not really entirely sure what that's fully used for yet. So not a huge amount in here, unfortunately. Can we search? Yeah, here we go. Search the desk. Sewing kit. Nice. Fix up our... I wonder if we can fix up our sweater at all. Where's our sweater? 87%. Okay, so our clothing's in decent shape. It's just really finding a jacket more than anything that we'll need. Let's pop back outside and see if we can make sure that there's no wolves hiding close by. It seems like, for the most part, that way is going to be a dead end, so let's head back this way. That's, you know, for all the different survival games that have kind of come out recently, The Forest, you know, so many other ones that kind of... There's a wolf down there. There's a lot of, you know, trying to avoid zombies or mutants or any number of other things, so the kind of having Mother Nature trying to stay warm, trying to have enough food. Ow, no! I just sprained my ankle. This was a terrible idea. You know, the elements that you're more worried about, you know, something like, sir, you're being hunted as well, trying to avoid killer crazy robots. Trying to, yeah, stay warm, stay well fed. This is kind of an interesting change of pace. Let's see here. Do I have any sort of first aid? Oh man, reduced mobility. Let's bandage it up. That's better than anything. Really, we could use a... Oh man, that's gonna come back and bite me. Yeah, I could use it. Splint. Anything. Let's see if we can find another. Because we're already freezing too. See if we can find some sort of shelter, something like that, to kind of hide in for a while.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Oh, let's check this thing out. It's better than nothing. Hobble over there. Oh, and here's some. Oh, that's it. Oh. Light it! Light it! Oh no! Oh no! Let go! Oh man. That's bad. Let's get inside. We're losing blood. Oh man. We are in a bad way. Oh gosh, we are bleeding badly. Bandage ourselves up. Let's use some antibiotics. Oh man. Well, antiseptic. Yeah, 12% freezing. We're in a bad way. I don't think we're gonna make it. There's gotta be something in here. We used up our flare. Too late at that. Down ski jacket. Let's toss this guy on. So we can use the flares to scare off the wolves, but I noticed too late, and I always forget that you gotta hold the button down to light the sucker. Blast. Yeah, we are not gonna make it. We're in a bad way. 9%. Newspaper. I'm gonna guess that we're still likely. It doesn't look like we're bleeding out anymore. But we're still just in a bad way. Oof. You know what, let's just go ahead and sleep for a while. If we're gonna die, might as well do it while we're asleep. It looked like our condition was increasing a little bit. I still think I probably shot ourselves in the foot. 42%. Oh, man, my gosh, we're actually better. I can't believe it. Hopefully that wolf isn't still just hanging out right outside, because that's going to be terrible. Let's go ahead and drink this pop really quick. Get some more calories back. Do we have any other food or anything? Not really, yeah. Oof, okay. Well, hopefully I don't have to punch a wolf in the face as soon as we get out. Let's pretty much try to make a run for it. It seems like, for the most part, sleeping things off for a couple hours helped. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Go. Run. Run. I don't want him following us. Oh, man. Just go for it. Hopefully we can get away. It seems like, the little bit that I've read, it almost seems like every time you go inside and then back out of a place, it spawns more wolves. And I'm gonna guess that's a bug. Hey, buddy. This guy is not doing well. Alright. Where's our temperature? Feels like 27 out. Perfect. I think getting that jacket helped a lot too. We're not just out here with only a sweater on. I can take the cold pretty well, but even I'm not doing that well. Apparently these guys have not been able to take the cold very well. My gosh, 2 frozen bodies out here. I'm so curious to see, apparently there's some stuff around that kind of explains what happened, what's going on. Because, you know, there's nobody else around. It's just kind of us. Oh, sweet. Something else to check out. So I'm kind of curious if it's, you know, just that stuff super snowy, everybody had to kind of run off, or is there something that kind of set things off that we're kind of in the situation that we are? I mean, being in a plane crash is bad enough,
What
but...
have we here?
let's go ahead and snag that for right now, just to kind of see... Oh, bandage, jackpot. I'm just kind of curious to see whether, yeah... everything's explained a little bit. There's something actually going on versus, oh, jackpot, food, milk. Ah, jackpot. I cannot believe we survived that wolf.
Looks like this has been here a while.
And we're doing as well as we are. I'm just gonna grab every sweater I can. I mean, if I could in this game, I would put on like 8 sweaters over top of everything, but sadly it doesn't seem like we can layer things up as much as we can. Let's see here. Man, yeah. Oh, jackpot. Let's see what's down here. Finally, plenty of places to explore. We really need like some sort of weapon. Whoa, no. Oh, no. Where is it? Let's not wait around to find out.